Welcome back, guys, to yet another video of my little insight. And I am throwing some codes. I am throwing that one, and basically those are your O2 sensors on your catalytic converter. I'll jump in there real quick, but basically, I'm pretty sure just the top one is going bad. Because that top one's gone bad, the second one's also saying that something's wrong, so it throws two codes. So the first thing you're gonna do is replace the first one, because I'm pretty sure the second one's fine. So I'm just gonna jump in there real quick, pop those off, and hopefully this will be quick and simple and easy. I probably shouldn't have said that. All right, so the first thing we have to do is look back here. Here's our catalytic converter, and you can see right here, and also right back there, we have our O2 sensor. So this is the first one that gets hit, and this is our upstream, and of course has to be the most expensive one. So you can see that blue line that comes up, it plugs in right here. So we're gonna be taking this one out. There's a plug down here and also a clip up here. It's just two ways. This one comes up through here on the wiring harness and then goes around. We want the one on the bottom so we can unplug it. So all we have to do is come in here, push that tab down and back it out. All right, so there it is, just took it off. And as you can see, I do have it detached. If you pull this little tab here, it'll come off the metal tab right there and make it a lot easier to bring up here, move around and pop that piece off. So now that that's free, we can move around and we can take this off. How we're gonna take that off is an O2 sensor wrench. Now these are super common. You can get them on Amazon, you can get them at a hardware store, you can rent them from a hardware store, you can get them from Walmart even. These are very common, so you need one of these. The one that I'm using should be the one that you should have, 7/8. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use that little notch that's on the end, slide it around the wires up top, and then slide it down and put it into position. You can see sliding it on and off through that notch is exactly how you're supposed to do it. Get that into position, then I'll get my ratchet wrench on there and pop it loose. Now this may be quite difficult. You might need to get a breaker bar depending on how old and how crusted that is on there. So be prepared for that. All right, so once you get that unplugged and popped out, you just twist it out is the easiest thing. You can see right where that plug went. I've got my brand new one, and of course I'll link this down below. And if you have this car, there are differences. There are some that are 4-plug, as you can see here, and which is the same as this one. You can see there are 4 wires coming off. Check yours before you buy, because there is a difference throughout the 2000 to 2006. See how many it is and then purchase it based on that. So 4 wires on here, 4 wires on there. So we've got the right one. So all we have to do now is plug it in, and hopefully those codes will go away. All right, there we go. Just got it nice and tight, nice and snug with the fingers. Then I come in with the wrench, pop it on there, tighten it up, just as easy as can be. And now we need to get this line with these wires and snake it back up here and plug and play. Just pop it in, clip it back in, and test it. I've got my battery unplugged this whole time. So once I get back into the car, unplug everything back up. Some people say it takes a few drive cycles before the code's clear, so it might not be immediate. So hopefully by doing it this way, I will get a better result. All right, with that back in, let's go ahead and turn this on. We got a nice start up there. And of course, it's gonna be charging on the battery since I got everything unplugged. And look at that, no more check engine light. I win for now. All right, guys, it's been a few days and I've had no issues. Check engine light has not come back on. So everything worked out, and like I thought, it was that first O2 sensor, the one up at the top, and that's your upstream. So if that one fails for any reason and it stops working properly, that's gonna pull a code, and then of course it's not working properly for your emissions, so it's gonna go down and it's gonna make that second one think that there's something wrong. So the first thing you always do is fix that first one, that first sensor, and that should fix your issue, like it did mine. So It is a little bit more expensive, but it's better than paying for two. So I hope this helped you guys out. If you're doing an O2 sensor or if you're doing anything with the Insight, I hope this helps. And stay tuned because I do have another Insight video.